started, and we are underway from the Superdome. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the number 1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And he's certainly coming off a very tough rookie campaign, but he showed flashes of why he was the number 1 overall pick. Now starting over in year 2 with a brand-new coaching staff, I expect Bryce Young to show the world his talents in full.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now Young. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Young to throw it. Throw left side on target to Thielen. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Taken down by Pete Werner. Here's a peek at their past draft class. And, Charles, sometimes you'll see teams that have really specific needs they want to fill. Some can just say, well, I'm going to take the next best guy available. Maybe we see a little bit of both here in this draft.
I think you're right about that, Brandon. Plenty of talent in their class this year, some of which will contribute early and some which will be called upon down the road. The GM makes the final call after all the input from the scouts and the coaches. Now it's up to the coaches to develop the guys that the GM picked.
3rd down, Young from the gun. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Young to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Up the middle they go. Brooks. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now here's Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was Bryce Young who finished things off with a touchdown run. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And Carr continues to produce good numbers on paper. He completed over 68% of his passes last season while also throwing 25 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. But as impressive as those numbers are, the numbers he's seeking, big numbers in the playoffs. And we expect him and his team to be back in the playoff mix when January rolls around.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Carr. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 63 yards. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Young working out of the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Brooks. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Young. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is new. This depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Off the play fake, Young. Looks right. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. So the big play means... They'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing, Young. He finds his man, Johnson. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Young off the bootleg. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That open man that time, ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara, shedding the tackle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Throwing now is Carr. The pass caught by Olave. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Carr to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. Kamara up the middle. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a single touchdown. Alvin Kamara, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with Freddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length, and the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Young will set to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll send Marshall in motion left. Young now. He finds his man, complete. It's Brooks. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To the air once more, Young. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, 36 yards. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Saints coming out now to take the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Carr. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave. His 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a third.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
Well, that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Young to throw it. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Third down, Young from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final play of the half, Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Finding Taysom Hill complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, oh, they were all this easy because he was wide open. Once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now Carr.
Completes it to Perry.
Touchdown! Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Now McManus for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back to a chance to really extend this lead out.
And the Saints pressure gets it. Brought down for a sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Young to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. We're calling out a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Carr. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Following the interception, Young.
Crossing route catch made by Johnson.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. On first down, Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Young. That's pulled in by Brooks. Call it a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain.
Carr are going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At their own 13. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Olave holds it in.
And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play. Back now here live in New Orleans. The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Carr going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Young will set to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Looking to throw, Young. Flush to his right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Brooks. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Getting to the ball behind the line was Xavier Howard.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Steps away.
That caught by Tremble.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. It's Young off play action. Buying time to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Off the play fake, Young. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Up the middle they go. It's Brooks.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
To throw, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Here is Young. Forced out to his left. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
To throw his Carr.
That is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. They'll look to set up his blockers. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
So now Young and the Panthers
down by 7, a minute 40 remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Young to throw.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now on second down. Now Young.
Rifles one incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here's Young.
And this will be caught at the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He finds his man complete. That's Brooks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Young. That's caught by Johnson.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. Young to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Here's 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you...
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a what you been. Shared AG, put her front. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that Enzo? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My Kindle. I'm beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my mans, a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing. I'm on. I till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt. So she know we ain't got no time to waste. And I let Audemars crunch the numbers. I gotta make sure that my money straight. She wanna make sure that my money real. Kissing another. Back in the day, I ain't had no whip. I just pulled up in the tank. I'ma pull up just to stunt. Can't.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Come with the bang. What you gonna do? 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 What you gonna do?
Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner.
I ain't got to mouth. Let that in the past. My foot on the gas. The floor elevator. We face my brand. How you want deposit the memo of cash? Red like yellow, like green, like gold. The event, so I take the bank home. But I won't keep quiet. I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend called got me alone. None of my bitches be your home. And I I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. Her Bucky a goner.
Every career starts as a dream, a belief that someday you'll join the greats and line up next to them on the same field, in the same league. That dream required incredible sacrifice just to even make it to this point. For the coaches and teams of this league, they dream of the right player that changes everything for their franchise. Tonight, those dreams collide. Welcome to Madden's NFL Draft.
Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah.
prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, have the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each player's motivations will determine how interested that player is in re-signing with your team or joining your team as a free agent.
Tell me I'm not wet my way and go, yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they're looking at me like they seen a UFO. That's how I be happy. This for all my not a band. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears. Lost a. Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, code 304. She don't want a 16, renegade on the make it buy a trees, no love. I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour.
Nobody else but God. That's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? To the bone, so you know me, you understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
I don't need squinting, broken me and packed to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master staying